Hey traders, it's Danielle and welcome to the free video. So today I want to talk about Snapchat. It is definitely one of the relative strength winners within the tech space. How can you tell? Well, there's a couple different reasons. Number one, 2 quarters ago, we had a breakaway gap on earnings that never filled. After that, we've had a really nice 5-star trend. That means green trend strength candles. We have stacked moving averages. We have pullbacks to the EMAs that are holding really well. And most of all, when the market pulled back and when all of tech has been pretty weak, especially if you compare it to Apple, we only spent 1, 2, 3, 4 days below the 50 simple. And I mean, just look at Apple for comparison. You know, we've been at this point, what, 3 weeks almost 4 weeks below the 50 simple. So we definitely have some relative strength there. Now, additionally, we also have a VZO buy signal. What does that mean? Well, the volume got oversold. It hit an oversold level. Now it's breaking out. And, well, it hasn't broken out quite yet, but the next step is going to be a breakout right here, and that's going to go along with that slingshot squeeze. So what do you do with it? Well, there's a couple different options. I don't love to get into a position directly above the 8 EMA because it could always pull back into here. This is always going to be a better entry spot, but I did get a small position. I think that 70, then 75, and then 80 is a nice target. I'll also note that we have an earnings report coming up. And because it's done so well over the course of the past 2 quarters especially, I am looking for a bullish run into earnings. Now, this is a more recent phenomenon. You know, I remember a day where I made fun of Snapchat and said, what is this company going to make money on with all, you know, the 13-year-olds send in ridiculous messages to their friends? Well, things have changed. So things have changed. The trend has changed. The macro story has changed. And it has relative strength and it has a setup. So right now I'm in a butterfly, just got this right before the close. I did it pretty wide, $20 wide, $60, $80, $100 butterfly. And I also did it all the way out into April. I don't normally make trades that are that far dated, but just because of the recent market volatility and because of the fact that it has earnings coming up, I decided to go out a little further. So that is the first little piece of my Snapchat trade. On any pullbacks, I'm going to add a put credit spread. I'm also going to add a couple more flies and probably some long calls. So if you want to learn more, go ahead and come join me on my free newsletter. You can find that at sorry, not 4 W's. That would be ridiculous, right? www.5startrader.com. All right, and you can learn some more patterns. Typically every Tuesday I write up a different trade setup, how it worked, why it worked, and if it didn't work, I explain that as well. So you can learn more about that there. Other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.
Without simpler trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency. It's one of the things that won me.